Luke, many congratulations. An amazing game to watch, I'm sure, an amazing game to play, and just try and sum it up for us.
Yeah, both of us played very well. I'm sure, obviously Ryan, he won't be happy with the result, but the way he played, I think he shook off that stage really happy.
He lived up to his nickname then, didn't he? He was relentless throughout the game, a brilliant display from him. Just how tough was that for you?
Yeah, it was very tough. I knew he'd be right behind me the whole game. As soon as I hit the double, celebrated, went over to see him, and I said, "You said in your interview you've got no power score, and you were right behind me every leg." And then he said, "Good luck, all the best."
103 average tonight, 14 180s, 110 average in the final set. Just how proud are you of the way you performed under so much pressure there?
Yeah, I wouldn't say pressure. It was just more the adrenaline, and I knew at 2-1. I didn't hold many throws in the game, so I just thought, this is it. Don't be going to 2 clear legs.
You've got Nathan Aspinall now on New Year's Day. You've played so many times in 2024. What are you expecting from that game?
I'm expecting him to play very well. He played well this afternoon. Like you said, we've played many times. We know how each other can play, but it's the quarterfinals of the World Championship, so may the best man win on today.
And coming through such a battle there, how much confidence and belief does that give you going forward?
Yeah, I just said ever since the Grand Slam against Mike De Decker, I knew going forward, if I'm legs down, I can always come back. But it's set play. You just got to win them 3 legs and guarantee your set.
Luke, congratulations. That was a bit more difficult than you were perhaps hoping for, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was difficult. I knew Ryan would, maybe not on the power scoring, but I knew he would take out the big finishes, and I knew he'd do very well in his doubles.
We call him relentless, but you showed a ruthlessness of your own, didn't you? And how proud are you of that final sort of few moments, really? Because you were up against it, weren't you? You had your back to the wall, but to come through that's got to give you plenty to be happy about.
Yeah, going into that last set, I just said to myself, you've got the darts here now. This set really matters, otherwise you're going all the way. And yeah, I'm happy to win it.
Do you feel that the deeper we go into the competition, your perhaps chances increase because over a longer match, effectively, longer sets as well? Does that play into your hands?
Not really. It's probably the case of you're getting more breaks. You go off backstage and just reset yourself and then go back on stage. And obviously I love to have a break and go off and come back on. But yeah, it's just all looking forward to the game against Nathan.
Actually, something similar the other night, actually, but being pushed a little is surely something that obviously when you're on the stage you're not really wanting, but when you reflect tomorrow morning, for example, and over the course of New Year, you'll be quite glad about, really. Is that the way you see it, actually? Because the other night, obviously, I asked you in the immediate aftermath. Was that the case?
I wouldn't say I really reflect on it, but it's a case of going back and just knowing you've got that win, and obviously you're coming back on New Year's Day.
And finally, does that soften the blow with the Manchester United result tonight?
Yes. It does.
Congrats.
I'm sure Chris Dobie's happy. I'm Ryan.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Luke, congratulations. Everyone was earmarking you versus Luke Humphries in that blockbuster semi-final. That's not going to happen. First of all, were you surprised last night? And 2, does that clear your pathway to another final?
It probably, obviously it clears it, but there's Nathan Aspinall in the way. And I'll be honest, I fell asleep for the whole evening session last night. I think it was like 7 o'clock to about 2 in the morning I had a sleep. And then I checked my phone, I was like, checked Instagram, Peter's won, I was like, really? And then I just stayed up for a bit, and then obviously I got my head back down, but yeah, I missed the whole game.
Last year, everything you touched in turned to gold in this tournament, where the performances were there, the eye-catching stuff. This year, it's been a little bit more difficult. Are you feeling the pressure a little bit more this year compared to last year?
Yeah, I definitely felt it against Ryan, but these past 2 games, it's just adrenaline, you know. When the 180s are going and the power scoring and the cover shots, it's all there for you, and I've just got to hit them, and that's what I've done tonight.
And coming into the tournament, you were tournament favourite. Now you're odds on because of Luke Humphries going out. Is that an extra expectation on your shoulders because Luke's not here?
I think there would have been expectation no matter what. Even if Luke got through, and obviously I've got through tonight, I think all eyes would still be on me. But yeah, Nathan stands in the way.
Well done, Luke. Just one from me. The match against Nathan Aspinall, I think he's only beat you once in the time you've been on the PDC Tour. I think it was a Premier League night. When you've got a good record against someone, obviously someone you're pretty close with as well, how much does that weigh into everything?
Yeah, well, obviously, like you said, I know I can get the better of Nathan, but I just said that it's the quarterfinals of the World Championships. Anything can happen, and whoever the best man is on New Year's Day, then that's the winner.
Congratulations, Luke. One of the characteristics for you in this tournament so far is that you find yourself in a sticky point and then you find the afterburners. Is that something that perhaps you're firstly pleased about, that you've got that extra gear, and do you feel as the tournament rolls on that will become more important for you?
Yeah, I know I can switch up the gears. I'd like to win comfortably, but it's the World Championships, it's not going to happen. But I think winning in these sticky situations, it's even better because you know you can get out of them.
Luke, well done on that win. A lot of the talk heading into this tournament was the two Lukes, but now it's only the one Luke. Does that add a little bit more pressure because the spotlight's on you now that Luke Humphries is not here?
Not really. The spotlight was on both of us coming into it, but now it's going to be on me. Obviously, the crowd tonight, they were amazing for me, but I think they wanted Ryan to win that leg and go to 2 clear, but I had to stop that.
In the other half of the draw, Michael van Gerwen is in still. He produced a ton-topping average. In his Dutch interview, he said that you were so far the biggest disappointment in this tournament, but does that 103 average there just answer a few questions?
It might answer a few questions, but I'm just happy with the result, happy with the power scoring, and I said before my match this evening, you've got to be leaving finishes after at least 9 to 12 darts to give myself a chance, and that's what I've done mainly tonight.
How confident do you feel now compared to, say, this time 12 months ago when you was a 16-year-old?
I'd probably say I was more comfortable last year. Obviously, no one really knew me, playing with absolute freedom, and I'd say these last 2 games I've played with a bit of freedom, and also that adrenaline boost has been there for me.
Brilliant, well done, Luke. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Earlier today, Stephen Bunting said he'd love to win the title and take the trophy to Anfield when Liverpool play Man United. Would you love to do the same and rub it in Liverpool fans' faces?
I like the idea. Obviously, Steve, he's got a world title to his name, and I'm sure this is the one he wants to win. Obviously, I'd love to win it, but we've still got to get over 3 tough games.
Yeah. When you came in here, you looked at the stats, and obviously it's the 15th time in 16 matches you're averaging over 100. How focused are you on stats? Does it mean a lot to you to keep those sort of records going?
I wouldn't say it really matters, especially with set play. You could probably win the set with 80, high 80 average, low 90 average. But as long as you win that set, no matter what you average, it's just good to win a set.
Luke, are you a little bit disappointed that you didn't manage to hit the 5th 9-darter in this year?
This point is there, because I could have broke the record. Every time I went off 180, 177 tonight, the crowd wanted it. But hopefully we can start the new year off and hit one for the fans.